good to turn this camera on. I have not been on YouTube or really done anything as far as my YouTube channel or Cannaelyse since February. That's a long time. It is now August. Everything just kind of got crazy, and it's funny. Well, it's not funny. It's ironic that my last YouTube video I posted was about freezing and like me just stopping doing something when I get scared, and that's exactly what I did. I can use COVID as an excuse. I can use educating myself on the BML movement, the Black Lives Matter movement, as a reason as to like me not following through on here. But to be honest, I don't know. I feel like it was truly just because I got scared again about getting on camera, about moving forward with my goals. I don't know why, but that's kind of where it stems from. And I feel like I was using all of the external things going on as like an excuse to just stay stuck. It's like when you're already prone to procrastinating and kind of like afraid to move forward, and then all of a sudden all this shit hits the fan. It's like, cool, I can stop now. This is my time to just chill. When really, that's all I've been doing, because I am a creature of habit when I get panicked. But enough is enough. I really miss you all, like a lot. And I've had so much support from my friends and quite a few people on Instagram, which is really beautiful, especially because I'm just now getting that account started, which reminds me, if you can, give me a follow, Cannaelyse on Instagram. I post kind of a variety of like cannabis and my plant-based lifestyle and just like what's going on in life. And it's been really neat to see the positive feedback on there. A lot of my friends have been asking me when I'm going to start doing my videos. So here I am, just having a bowl outside, enjoying the last it's more like last few weeks here of sunshine in Seattle before it's going to get pretty crazy cold again. So yeah, I just want to give you a little update on how everything's going and what else is going on. Oh, exciting news! Very exciting news. So even though I haven't been on here, I kind of mentioned the Instagram's been going well. On top of it, I had my first ever Cannaelyse consulting appointment to educate on cannabis for a married couple. They're seniors and they're having trouble sleeping at night, also dealing with a lot of pain. And they actually reached out to me to guide them through what CBD is, how to use it, just kind of like the basic tools, and which is exactly what I want to do on here and what I'm doing on my business side of things. So to actually get my first client in the midst of COVID too, of all things, was so amazing, and it was such a beautiful session. I'll have to post pictures on Instagram for everybody to see, but it was really neat, and I'm kind of working with them side by side, hoping to get them going on this journey of wellness. And yeah, can't wait to keep you all up. That was annoying. I filmed like the whole second half of this video in time lapse. Didn't realize it till the end. So I apologize if there's like a weird cut and switch of topic, but my adorable, sweet 92-year-old neighbor just came over, and I of course had to set down my phone and just spend some time with him. We threw the ball with our dogs, and we're just kind of talking about life, catching up. He comes over every day, and that reminds me of a quick little segment. In COVID world, please check on our elders. Please check on your neighbors, your coworkers, your friends, your family that live in isolation, that live by themselves or are in an unhealthy relationship. Just please check on everybody. Hugh reminded me today that with everything going on, he's no longer able to even go catch the bus to get his groceries, or to the regular trip to Walgreens, which was an event, to go get prescriptions. We're all doing that for him now, and he's stuck at home, and he's feeling very stir crazy and lonely. So it's just really a reminder to give everybody a little extra love right now. Be kind, be compassionate, and please check on everyone. We just need to spread as much love and kindness, and as important it is to have self-care and be protecting ourselves in this time, we also need to be looking out for each other. So keep that in mind. I love you all. That was my little tangent. Back to what I was saying now. I'm really excited because in the last 6 months, even though I haven't been on YouTube necessarily and making these videos, I have been kind of doing behind the scenes stuff. I got my website up and running. Yay! So I actually am doing consultations now. You can go onto my website. I will put the link below and you can sign up for a one-on-one cannabis education. I'll answer all of your questions about CBD. We can dive into like why you're interested in cannabis. What are your fears around it? What are your likes, your dislikes? Have you tried it? You know, what is your why? What is your cannabis why? We can cover all of that, along with giving you all the tools to feel comfortable exploring it. There's no better time to explore cannabis and CBD than right now. Reason being is we're home a little bit more. We're in an environment where we have more, for the most part, most of us have a little bit more time on our hands. So you can really take that time to experiment, to educate, spend some time with me, and let's chat. There's no better time. It's just a really good time to educate and grow as a human. I feel like that's what 2020 is turning out to be about. It's been a wild one. It's been crazy, but I am looking at it as education. Now is the time to be educated, to help educate and grow, just all grow. So that was like the big plus. And with that website being done, I got my first clients, and I believe that's what I was talking about before my neighbor came by. So I was just gonna say, when I met with my first clients, that was about a month ago now, and I just could feel the fire just re-spark. Like, oh my gosh, this is why I should still be filming. This is why I need to get going and like get my name out there. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it in COVID world, but just it brought my heart so much joy to be there for these amazing seniors. They're my landlord's parents, and they just are having trouble sleeping. They are having some pain. I might be repeating myself a little bit. I'm sorry if I am, but I forget where I had left off before. But anyways, it was really nice to sit with them. We just spent a few hours talking over everything, even about a little bit of the history of cannabis, because a lot of that generation doesn't understand why they were told to hate it, why there was so much propaganda around it. So to kind of start to explore the history and be able to open up conversation about race and racism, and how even the term marijuana, how the term marijuana stems from racism and a fear of people of color. And it made me nervous to talk to that generation about it, but conceptual change is possible. They took what I said, I could see them kind of digesting it, and it was just amazing. It made me realize that there's so many different elements to cannabis education that I can take on and try to help support. And by not only educating on the medicinal benefits, but also giving the history and kind of breaking down those fears and stigmas along the way in our education piece, when people meet with me one-on-one or just even on here, the world is going to be such a better place. What else is new? Oh, I'm going to be going back to school. So on top of like all of the Cannaelyse stuff I've got going on, I did my first consult, I got my website up and running, the Instagram. I am also going back to school. I am going to be a full-time student in the fall and finish my degree in public health with a emphasis on health promotion and health behavior. I just feel like it's time for me to get that finished. With being home a little bit more with COVID world, I want to focus on YouTube and on being a student, because finishing that degree will just make me this much closer to all of my goals with my business and helping you all. I'm using that as like a stepping stone to get my certification as an official cannabis consultant, and I also want to get my plant-based nutrition certificate, not a degree, certificate from Cornell University online. All of those though require my bachelor's degree, and that's something that I have been trying to finish for the last 8 years. It's time to get it done. So just like this channel, just like all of my goals, school is like a huge thing for me, and I know that it's just gonna help everything that I'm doing here. So that's all that's new. I love you all. Let me know what's going on with you too. It'd be nice to touch base. Let me know in the comments. Shoot me an email and just say hi. That sounds so old school. Shoot me an email. More like DM on Instagram, whatever you'd prefer. Just touch base, say hi, and don't forget to check out my website. Let all your friends know that I am now doing consultations in person or preferably by video because of COVID world. We can set up a Skype isn't even used anymore. Zoom. We can set up a Zoom call, and just like I did for my landlord's parents, we can sit down and figure out what is your why with cannabis. Why do you want to use it? What is your curiosity? What questions do you have? What fears can we get over? Have you tried it before? Have you not? This is all stuff that we can talk about on an amazing one-on-one consultation. I also am doing monthly check-ins. So if you like the first consultation, but you kind of just want somebody to check in with you on your entire journey of cannabis, we can totally do that too. I do not mind. Yeah, I am just here to support you all in your adventure, and I am learning so much already. Every day I learn something new about the way that I use cannabis, how it interacts with my body, as well as my clients. So I just love this. I love you all. I love what's happening. Keep posted. I think my first video I'm gonna do probably next week I'll have posted is Cannabis 101, what is cannabis? Just to kind of like cover the basics and get that going, and we'll go from there. All right, well, that about wraps it up for my first video back. Something I'm going to do though at the end of every video, I think it is very important that we continue to donate, continue to educate ourselves and others about the Black Lives Matter movement, because Black lives do matter. So at the bottom here in the link, I am either going to put educational resources every week or a reliable, safe place to donate for racial justice. This week, the organization that I put in the comment section down below is called Black Visions Collective. Now, they are a Black, trans, queer-led community organization that is working to dismantle systems of oppression and violence, and especially police brutality among Black lives and people of color. Please drop down there, check them out. If you click on the bottom of their website, they have a Donate Now button. That will take you to a Google Drive document that is updated pretty often with a bunch of organizations within their community that also are looking for donations. So there's a bunch of different places you can look. I have set a goal of about $5 every 2 weeks. Every little bit helps. Even if you don't have much, we can all work together to make a change. So on that note, please be kind, be well, check on those around you, spread love, and I just can't wait. We'll start next week on our cannabis education videos. Until then, have a wonderful night, week. I love you all.